Uh-huh. Yep. Wait, what? They had cat ears. And what the hell is an Arknight?
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me.
Arknights is a tower defense mobile game created by Hypergriff and was released in China in 2019 and then elsewhere in 2020. It is hugely popular in the East, and it also has a strong foothold here in the West as well. Now, why is a Rainbow Six channel talking about a Chinese mobile game? It's mostly because of how well the original collaboration is between Arknights and Rainbow Six Siege. In a game with fantasy characters, people with cat ears, magic, and all this other crap, they managed to fit in the realistic squad of operators from Siege and somehow make them just as realistic as they are in Siege. Well, at least in the story, because I wouldn't exactly call this realistic tactical gameplay, but you know. And originally, when I covered it in this video, I was not expecting to stumble upon such a massive rabbit hole that like 50,000 people wanted me to jump into. And giving it to peer pressure, I decided to jump in. Now, the original story of the game takes place on a planet called Terra. Earth, but not good. This planet gets so many natural disasters and apocalyptic events that it's kind of surprising people are still living here. They also have this material called Original, which can enhance magical abilities or give people an infectious disease that rots their body and causes a very slow and painful death. You know, because, why not? And according to the wiki, you play as a doctor from Rhode Island. That's clearly what it says right here, look. Now, what does Team Rainbow have to do with all this? Well, Blitz, Tachanka, Ash, and Frost are pursuing some random chemist named Levi who, for some goddamn reason, wants to get to the anime world that is stuck in 2020. And as they close in, he transports them into Terra, and then disappears. The four operators are confused and decide to start walking around for a bit. They walk around for a few weeks before finding a Dr. Mirao who fills them in on pretty much everything that's going on. Now, the rest of Team Rainbow's story is intertwined with the main story, and I can't really do it justice in just one video. But what surprised me the most was seeing the internal conflicts that these operators had to go through in the story. Originally, Team Rainbow wanted to stay out of Terra's politics, but after their hand was forced, they had to react. And, spoiler alert, after poor Dr. Mirao dies, Ash starts to wonder if the team is capable of helping this world's government. But my goat Tachunky comes in clutch and goes,
"We must not give up the fight, comrade."
Oh, and did I mention there was a part 2 to this? So yeah, after the original squad was teleported to Terra, Ella and Yana were right there and freaking the fuck out about what just happened. As they go to tell Doc and Fuse, who have no idea what they're talking about, they get hit by an earthquake that takes them into Terra. And they're like, "Whoa, dude, this place is so cool!" That doesn't actually happen. They just see a bunch of infected people who are dying. But that's besides the point.
Allá, bled. No, jódete, coño, su madre está muerto.
Rainbow Six Siege is unique in the sense that when the game launched, the gameplay was as loved as the operators.
Fuck you, bitch!
However, the game never really had much of a focus on the story. And now that everyone hates the game itself, the company is trying to push every single operator to be some sort of John Wick or James Bond type character, instead of being part of something bigger. That's why Arknights' collaboration with Siege is so good, because the operators can be themselves, but they have realistic limitations in a world where they are clearly outmatched. If you have a mild interest in the lore of Siege's operators, reading up on Operation Originum Dust and Lucent Arrowhead can help you get a better idea of what Siege's operators are like as people. I didn't think I'd be the type to read up on some of this stuff, and I'm not even the target audience for this game. But I guess their marketing did its job, and it's good to see characters from a game that I've grown up with get fleshed out and experienced by other communities. And that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially all the way to the end. I have to thank all of you for watching the original video. If you're from the Arknights community or you just got this recommended to you, thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for commenting. I mean, it's very heartwarming to see all of you guys like supporting this random ass channel you got recommended. And I promise that if you subscribe, I will provide the best content I can, even though you don't have to. And if you subscribe, I'd recommend turning off notifications because I don't always upload the same stuff. God damn, that was a mouthful. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.
Nos vemos, boludos. Sí.